Welcome to Divine Light Meditation, channeled by Opheana and Sikaal with the Family of Light.
Closing your eyes now. Breathing down to Gaia, up to Source, creating your energetic pillar 6 feet in all directions from your core. Relax into yourself. Keep breathing up and down your pillar in your own tempo. As we ask for the angels, the archangels, the Ascended Masters, and the Karmic Board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God Presences, our guides, our Ascension Councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together, so the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today for all of us in our here and now. We ask for a temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for a temple of divine union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Finally, calling on a God Presence Communion temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Feel how all these energies, these frequencies, raise your frequency, open your field. Place your attention now in the God Presence Communion Temple. Take a seat in the circle, connect to the crystal at the core of the temple, and exchange energy with this beautiful crystal with and from all of your 12 primary chakras. From your soul star to your earth star chakras. This special crystal will appear in different shapes and colors for each and every one of you, depending on what it is you need for today's session. Today we are joined by Ascended Master Maitreya. He greets you, connect your heart and your brow to him. Understanding that your spirit, your higher self, your God Presence is fully leading this session for you, has brought you here, is in charge of this session. So it is all you in this creation, in these teachings, within these exercises, Maitreya explains. As you raise in consciousness and frequency on your path of ascension, your spiritual abilities will grow. Some will be new to you, others you will remember from other times or other parts of your divine presence. Today's session, he explains, is about increasing those spiritual abilities. By experiencing different spiritual landscapes. Navigating different spiritual landscapes, maneuvering through and being in different spiritual landscapes. Breathing up and down your pillar now, he says, as each one of the sections of this session will take you to different energetic environments. Your higher self and your support team, meaning your Ascension Council, the angels, archangels around you, your guides, Mother Gaia, and Maitreya himself, he says, will assist you to deeply connect to each one of these landscapes, these environments, for you to learn, grow, feel how you respond to each one of these. The idea is to get you used to these different landscapes, which you may not encounter very often in regular life. This again will increase your knowledge base, your understanding of yourself, and create experience within your multidimensional energy bodies. Energetically visiting these landscapes and being part of these landscapes will assist you to raise in frequency and know more about how you are in and in connection with these particular energy frequencies. The idea is to learn more about yourself and experience how you respond to the different parts of this particular journey. Your divine presence and your team will take you to the landscapes as described. Your only goal is to be there and to monitor your responses, watch your emotions, trace your thoughts, process any old energies that come up from ancient times, from other realms, timelines, dimensions. For this is also a grand opportunity for you to release more old wounds, or to open up old positive, empowering energies for you again and make them available for you in your daily life, in current earthly incarnation. So that being said, simply be, experience, release, learn from each of these different environments, and you may be surprised to find some hidden gems within each of these particular sub-journeys. The very first journey takes you to the highest mountain peaks, snow-covered, cold, windy. Notice yourself arrive and find a spot to be, to sit. This may be in a cave-like structure or simply on top of a mountain or in between certain mountain peaks. Your divine presence is creating this environment for you based on that which you need right here, right now, in your earthly incarnation. Feel the wind. Feel the cold. Feel the deprivation of warmth. Feel the warmth leave your energy bodies. Allow yourself to journey and to travel. Allow yourself to meet different parts of you, different soul extensions. Allow yourself to go on separate journeys from the peaks of these mountains, and simply be and experience how it is to be here. If you notice any limiting emotions, worrisome thoughts, old triggering energies, hand them over to your support team for transformation. Allow yourself to deeply drop into this experience, stepping out of your mind and into all of you present in this environment. All of you will uncover a surprise here as well. Could be a gift, an insight, an old book of wisdom, an old path leading you to a certain place in this environment. All of it is relevant. All of it is real. All of it is created through your divine presence. Maitreya says. For some of you, it will start to become night. For others, the snow will pick up, or you will be enveloped in clouds. For others, you will encounter certain animals or other creatures. Don't control this journey, allow this journey to unfold. If the mind gets caught up in the why of the journey, the how of the journey, the what of the journey, simply surrender that up now. For the dimensionality within this session cannot be fully overseen by the lower or higher mind. This is truly an energetic journey to increase your spiritual knowledge, experience, and abilities. If some of you are experiencing sensations like freezing, or even sensations of isolation or panic or anything like that, simply allow it to be, feel it, hand it over to your support teams, or bring love and light to these emotions and this experience. Allow yourself and your presence to show you how you can create from within this landscape. Create it to be that which it can be, or which you can make it. %70 complete. Most of you will start to have access to this particular gift, object, insight that is part of this landscape. The landscape now starts to intensify and brings you the deepest parts of what it has to offer you right here, right now. allow yourself to go down this rabbit hole, to experience this next level of intensity in connection to this landscape. And understand you are growing your spiritual muscles, your spiritual ability. You are safe, yet allow yourself to surrender into whatever is coming up. %90 complete. Your presence will now gently wrap up this first part of the landscape experience. Breathe up and down your pillar a few times. Come back into a neutral place. And immediately your presence will bring you to the second landscape. You now find yourself in a very large, dry, very hot desert with no water. Again, feel the scorching sun. Your thirst, your dry lips, and everything else your presence adds to this landscape. Allow yourself to experience old wounding, emotions and thoughts, hand them over. Yet again, dive deep into what this experience has to offer you through your presence. The landscape will be different for each and every one of you, all around the theme of this large desert. You will meet parts of yourself, find a gift, a map, go on different journeys. Allow all of it to move through you. And sink deeper into the experience. Your presence may bring you sandstorms, different animals or creatures in encounters. May add the different emotions of feeling lost, fear of no water. Allow all of that to move through you. Process it, hand it over, and surrender to the journey as it is presented to you, Maitreya says. And if the mind gets in the way, simply hand over these thoughts. %50 complete now. Your presence is now adding certain elements of danger, and this will unfold differently for each and every one of you. Take these in, be with them, feel your emotions and your thoughts, and then hand them over for transformation. Remembering, Maitreya says that with each experience you are growing. You are becoming a fuller version of who you truly are. %70 complete now. As in the final phase, your presence increases the strength of the sun, increases your feelings of thirst, feeling lost, having no hope, feeling alone, wanting to give up and give in. And again, you will find an object or have a surprise, a positive reminder, or you may meet a part of yourself through a soul extension or a guide, etc. In this final phase of this part of the landscape journey. Allow yourself to remain present and be with the experience as your presence starts to wrap this experience up now. Breathe up and down your pillar. Bring yourself back to a neutral space. As your presence brings you into a third creation, you find yourself now amidst a very thick, inhospitable dense jungle. You feel claustrophobic. Danger can lurk anywhere, and you are alone. Allow your presence to paint this picture for you. Allow you to drop into this environment and start this part of your landscape journey. Remember to keep breathing. Take it all in. Hand over any old memories, emotions, limiting thoughts. Allow yourself to be taken on mini journeys, meet parts of you. Remember old objects or abilities. You may find yourself walking around or staying in one spot. Whatever you feel guided towards and your presence and your team are creating for you. Notice and learn from your behavior as well. Can you be in this energy, or do you immediately try and find solutions or transport to different parts of the experience? Learn more about yourself as you sink deeper into this jungle experience. Let go of things you wish to be transformed, Maitreya says. Allow in new perspectives, objects, or get reacquainted with versions of you, parts of you that you had forgotten about or had not been accessible to you until now again. %70 complete now. Night is falling in the jungle. All sorts of creatures are coming out. Sounds are increasing. Allow your presence to move you with this part of the journey in this jungle landscape. Learn, experience, grow. Expand. Your presence may be adding elements like heavy rain, thunder, cold. undergo the journey, then hand over any emotions or thoughts that need transforming. Allow your presence to wrap up this jungle experience now. Come back to a neutral place. Breathe up and down your pillar a few times. As the fourth stage of this journey takes you deep to the bottom of the ocean, where all you see is close to pitch black. You're underwater. Experience whatever else your divine presence brings you to this experience. Parts of your presence here with you. Allow yourself to move through the layers that come up, the journeys that are shown to you, that you are guided on, and be here. Feel the pressure of the sheer volume of water above you. And move through any layers that come up, hand them over for transformation. Allow yourself to expand and expand and expand while experiencing and being here, Maitreya says. Allow your mind to relax, hand over the thoughts of the mind, and simply be here in this environment that your presence is projecting for you. Some of you will swim or move around, others will feel as if frozen. Allow the full experience to unfold, 50% complete now. You will receive or find certain keys, insights, objects that will surprise you now, that will benefit you, assist you. You may not see them, but you may feel them or know of them. Allow your presence to bring this to you as well, Maitreya says. Reaching the final stage now where your presence and your team intensifies this part of the journey for you in whatever way is relevant to you. Move through this now, be in it, and experience yourself in it. Learn about who you are, how you respond, how your presence gives you input and direction. Allow your presence to start wrapping this scene up now. Come back to a neutral place, breathing up and down your pillar as your presence guides you to the final landscape for today's journeys. This landscape will be greatly and vastly different for each and every one of you. Allow your presence to take you now to an appropriate extraterrestrial landscape. Where are you? What do you see around you? What do you feel? What colors are here? What emotions do you feel? How is the thickness of the energy? What creatures and beings are around you? Again, each and every one of you will experience a very different environment. Allow the journey to unfold for you, Maitreya says. Hand over any fears, any worries, any limiting and negative thoughts, any old memories, old storylines. Meet old acquaintances, find old objects. Learn more about you by being here. Experience the full spectrum of the emotions presented to you. You will be greeted by one of your soul extensions from this particular realm. Make contact now, and perhaps you will go on a journey together, Maitreya says. Or perhaps this one has come to support you in this particular landscape session. %50 complete now. You will receive information now from this soul extension or a group connected to this soul extension. You will receive gifts, an energetic transmission or words of wisdom. %70 complete now. Your presence and your team intensify this journey for you in the final phase. Hand over anything, any energies you feel you wish your team to transform for you now. As your presence gently wraps up this final landscape for you. Breathe up and down your pillar, and then find yourself back in the God Presence Communion Temple. Ground here through your pillar. Open your eyes here in the temple. Connect your 12 primary chakras to the crystal at the core of the temple. Notice how the crystal appears different to you now. Fuller, wiser, maybe different colors, more multifaceted. You may even notice the crystal being connecting to you in a different way. Also reconnect to Maitreya, he says, through the brow and the heart chakras. And relax now, Maitreya says. Relax. For some of you, or all of you, some of these landscapes were challenging, unenjoyable. Other landscapes may have been easier or more familiar to your energy bodies. The goal of your presence to send you through these landscapes and these experiences is to widen your energy bodies, meet experiences in your earthly incarnation with more relaxation, for they will seem so much simpler than the environments you have just been in. Your God presence in your team has brought information and objects and contacts back to you, and has allowed you to let go of deep, ancient, primal energies in your multidimensional energy bodies through these exercises. And the scope of what you have been through will unfold over the next week as daily life seems a little easier, a little safer, a little more relaxed. These are subtle energies to look for, yet there will be moments your presence will remind you that you've grown. Now, allow these 5 landscapes to move through your energy bodies again, but this time bring love, light to them. Allow your team to infuse them with high frequency liquid light, with beautiful colors, with golds and silvers and platinums and diamond-esque and opalescent energies. Light up these scenes, raise them in frequency, and allow them then to become part of your energy bodies. Make sure that all the darkness, all the feelings of loneliness, of being trapped or without something, are gone and transformed. And notice how these environments, these landscapes, become very close to your heart. See them transform and bloom and open up. Take yourself through this now with your presence and your team as they circle around you and through your energy bodies. Bring love, light, and high frequency to all of these 5 environments. The mountain, the desert, the jungle, the deep sea, and the otherworldly landscape. Feel the relaxation in your field. Feel the widening of your beingness, of your experience, the fuller version of who you are now. Allow the crystal at the core of the temple to bring beautiful frequencies to this as well. And Maitreya will as well, he says. You may witness vortexing action, a stillness, color explosions. Allow all of this to move through you now. And as this moves through you, your presence will show you when it is complete. And again, these landscapes will dissipate, fall away, dissolve. And all you will be left with is a fuller, higher frequency you. Maitreya thanks you deeply as we ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment. Bring all of your energy, all of your consciousness back into your here and now, into your physical body, breathing up and down your pillar a few times. And we thank Maitreya, the teams, our Ascension Councils, the temples, Mother Gaia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We send all of this energy down to the heart of Gaia so that all who wish to access this energy may do so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. Allow 1 week for your presence to show you how this journey has changed you. Many, many, many blessings.